Hey fam, this is the Comic Show. I'm the Comic Shop Crusader.
And I am Tony the Human, also Green Lantern of Sector 80085.
And we're just all weird because we did our first commissioned work. We got hired to do Beebs and Her Moneymakers comic. It was pretty awesome. It's like, I don't know, Scott Pilgrim meets the Marvel Universe. But it was great, and we dressed up, and we were like VIPs for the concert with a CD and comic release, so.
It was absolutely awesome. Happened last Friday. Comic is going to be available here in the shop pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, maybe. It's awesome.
Yes.
But without further ado, this is the biggest week in comics, and you know, we say that, and then something like this week happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
This week, we got the Minutemen before Watchmen. I'm so glad they led with this one, because Darwin Cooke delivered.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And the thing is, there's a lot of stuff with like Alan Moore said this, that, and the other, and you know his contract with DC wasn't quite great, but you know whatever. So you know, and I know there's people excited about Darwin Cooke. I know there's people that love Darwin Cooke, and people excited about a Minutemen before Watchmen specifically, but they're not going to speak up on the internet until it comes out and it's good because they don't want egg on their face, you know.
And now it came out and it's good.
Yes.
It's amazing.
So I am expecting some internet, you know, strike back of fans of Darwin Cooke coming out and say, this was freaking awesome. And in other news, if you buy this at my store, we will give you this for free. Because Bleeding Cool magazine is out. We ordered 300 freaking copies. There's so many copies here.
Copies everywhere.
It has so many good books covered in there. Books that are coming out this week. But the Lin Wein interview is so great. It's
so
ridiculous. And he doesn't pull any punches. They ask follow-up questions, and he just nails it. He just lays it all on the table. Anyone that has any interest in anything to do with Before Watchmen should read that interview. I'm not saying you should agree with the interview.
But
read
you
the
should
interview. And he's not even really mentioning stuff about the contract per se with DC and Alan Moore, but things of Alan Moore being on his high horse and different things like that and blah, blah, blah. I enjoyed the interview. And I can't wait for the Alan Moore interview in issue 1 that's coming out in October. Bleeding Cool magazine was phenomenal. I freaking loved it.
And for free, you can't go wrong.
Well, yeah, here it's free. I don't know about everywhere else. I mean,
True enough.
I mean, we're on Bleeding Cool. We have to kind of give it for free. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, Walking Dead. Volume 16's out. This was one of those big deal volumes that, you know, one of the type of like crescendo things. I really dug it. And here at the comic shop, we have issue 97, 98 already ready to go. If you're waiting for the collection, obviously, you're waiting for volume 16, just jump in now. Just get 97, 98. And enjoy the train ride to 100, because 100 is coming out very, very soon, by the end of July. And this is your time. This is your moment. Seize the day and jump into the single issues and be a real comic fan, you know?
Carpe the dead.
Yes. So, you know, and don't wait too, because people always wait, and by the time, you know, a few more months rolls around, then they finally decide, yo, I want issue 93 of Walking Dead. And it's not available anyway.
And then you gotta wait for the next trade, and it's a vicious cycle.
Yes, it's terrible.
Speaking of vicious cycles.
All right, Earth 2's out, number 2. It is Alan Scott Green Lantern being, you know, the gay one.
A homosexual.
And, you know, we called this from the beginning, and, you know, it's just, I think it's a little, I don't mind Alan Scott being gay, obviously. His costume's flamboyant, you know, he's always, you know, he's left-handed, and everyone knows that left-handedness is next to gayness. Also, he's blonde. I mean, what blonde guy isn't at least bisexual? And beyond that, what I don't like, I don't mind that he's gay, but what I don't like is they didn't swing for the fence. They didn't do like a big character in their regular universe. Like Plastic Man would have been perfect. You know, he keeps everyone at a distance with his humor. He could morph into a closet and then come out of himself. He could hang out with Dobie Dickles and, you know, his name will make more sense.
Instead, we got Separate But Equal Earth 2 Alan Scott.
And when you open it up, and it's not a spoiler, it's first page, they spit Mr. Terrific there too. So if you're one of the smartest black men in the world, you're going to be segregated to Earth 2. And if you're a powerful gay hero, you're going to be segregated to Earth 2. You know, Earth 2 is where it's acceptable to have, you know, those kind of differences. Earth 1 is, you know. So having said that, it was a great issue. It was fun, and it maintained a lot of the same exact origin of Alan Scott with a new gay twist.
It's great. Read it.
Yes. I enjoyed it. And we have plenty of copies. Animal Man and Swamp Thing out at the same time now. This is, the Rot War is on in Animal Man. You have Justice League Dark characters in Animal Man. You have John Constantine. And Swamp Thing is still a little bit behind, but he's fighting Anton Arcane, and it's great to read in tandem again. And
I mean, he's made of plants. They don't move very quickly.
he has all those ellipses. boom, this is out. It's the Joker face-off thing.
Yeah.
Everyone wants it. They put it out in hardcover. You know you're going to get it, you know, if you haven't already got the issues. It's not Scott Snyder, but the art is very beautiful.
Yes.
A vs. X5, stuff happens.
Stuff happens.
This is, you know, it's phonetic. It's the FF, but it's the PHF. You know, so
Yes.
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 There's 5, not 4.
There's 5 of them. This is the issue that you want to get.
Yeah, and get this one too because it's you know, that'll enrich it. It's
Yes.
you know, whatever. You want this issue. It's the issue of the big next thing, and the big next thing is pretty insane.
It's uncannily enriched.
And Iron Man's new Tron.
Hooray!
And beyond that, this is the summer of Valiant. I love these Valiant books. We have X-O Manowar #2, which #1 they picked Robin Deddy to write it, who is a great sci-fi writer who did, you know, the Surrogates. And they got Carrie Nord, a Conan artist, to draw it, and
It's great.
it was good because it was set back in like some kind of Roman times, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think that they're doing a great thing with cool hooks on every single one of these books. That they're not superhero, but they are heroic. You know, they are different genres mixed with, you know, the hero's journey,
Yep.
and modernizing it with, like, you know, zeitgeisty things like Harbinger. You'll like it. I really dug this book. It was, you know, it's great. I don't want to spoil anything, but all these books have cool little twists, and all the books, all the first issues of Valiant books here at a comic shop, I'm giving money back guarantee. Because I know that you guys used to just buying superheroes, are waiting till the non-superhero books get optioned for TV and movies so you feel confident in buying them.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are all just big wusses that won't jump into the deep end of the pool.
Been bitten by Mark Millar.
Yeah, they'll buy that. But these are money back guarantee. If you don't like it, bring it back. I'll sell it to someone with better taste.
Summer of Valiant.
And also Bleeding Cool has a whole article on all the Valiant books.
Yeah.
It's good. Creator-owned heroes. This book is great. Jimmy Palmiotti's really pimping it. It has some great stories by Steve Niles and whatnot, and Phil Noto. And if you want to support creator-owned stuff, indie stuff, yes, it's published by Image, but it's creator-owned heroes, support it. Lots of good stuff, huge page count, and it's only $4. So
Yeah,
you can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. All right. Morning Glories has some big, crazy stuff that I can't spoil. And beyond that, this is a great week for comics. I can't believe how many awesome books came out this week. It's just insane. Please come out to a comic shop. Try Minutemen. I'll do money back guarantee on this too. And you don't even have to bring this back. I don't really care. This is going to make you want to buy more books that you'll really enjoy because you'll have a better understanding of what the books are about. And I can't thank you enough, Rich Johnson, even though you're a weird British guy, for doing this. This is wonderful. I know print is dead. I know you're losing a lot of money on this, but thank you so much for giving me this sales tool to introduce people to new comics. And
Absolutely.
also, you know, I got a whole nother year of being on Bleeding Cool because I beat him arm wrestling.
Woo!
So thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching our video, and click subscribe if you want to. The subscribers keep going up, and I'm getting really excited about that. We're gonna do lots of cool stuff like this before Watchmen contest. Check out our other videos and enter that contest. Tell us why you love comics or why you love a comic shop, what your life was before and after comics, and you'll win lots of cool prizes. And also vote for us for Best of Orlando. It's, you know, you don't even have to live in Orlando. Who cares? If you know of us, you don't know of other sorts of Orlando, obviously we're the best, duh. Thanks, bye-bye.